Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, illnesses and blunders, oh my. Oilers lose 5-4 to the Colorado Avalanche. Let's talk about it. Now, before we dive any further, I want to pass on my condolences and my thoughts and prayers to a family over in Germany right now. I don't know if you guys have heard, but at the timing of this video, Tobias Eder died of complications of cancer. He's a German hockey player. He's 26 years old. Mainstay fixture for the German national team. Played in the Dell League where his team won the Dell Championship last season. So my thoughts and prayers to the Eder family. As yeah, it's kind of sudden considering I try to be in the know with the German Hockey League, and I didn't even know he had cancer, let alone he was fighting a treatment, and the treatment didn't work. So yes, let's carry on with the video. Unfortunately, that is sad news to pass along in the hockey world. But we did have a game last night where the Edmonton Oilers decided, hey, we didn't need to show up, we didn't need to play. It's those games that irk me. Irk me, irk me, irk me. It's those games that get me to the core. I didn't. Just give me a second. I'm get off that for a second because you guys don't need to be seeing that the entire time I'm up. It's those type of games that get me to my core. The team last night was on their third game in 4 nights, and I get everybody in their mother was saying, well, Colorado played the night before in Calgary. Yeah, but Colorado had 2 days off before they played Calgary, and then they played Calgary, and I'm sorry, I just can't buy that Colorado was the more tired team. I don't believe that for a second. The Oilers were the tired team. They looked tired. It had a lot to do with the sickness. I know it's not an excuse. I'm not making this as an excuse. But for those of you guys that don't know, there has been a sickness going through the Oilers locker room to the tune that Echo missed a game, Adam Henrique missed a game, McDavid missed 2 practices as well as the skills competition. And I got word from my guy that McDavid hasn't eaten solid food in 3 days. And in between the periods, there were lots of fluids and other supplements getting in their bodies to keep them even just able to show up and produce at that level. And if that is the case, where the Edmonton Oilers sick took Colorado healthy with all they had and only lost 5-4 because of a dumb play by Bouchard. And that's what it was, folks. It was a dumb play by Bouchard. Stuart Skinner got pulled. Sure, let's say Stuart Skinner sucked first period. All right. Newsflash. He's sick too. I will tell you that he was also one of the players that missed a practice and was feeling ill. Day of game, he was feeling ill before the game. Coach asked him, hey, you good enough to go? He said, yep. So that's kind of on him saying, yeah, I'm good, when clearly you weren't, because there was something off. Anywho's, I'm not going to take too much of your time. The penalty calls were called early and then let go. As soon as Colorado got a power play, and they scored, and then the Oilers got a power play, both were ticky-tacky. Both were bullshit. Both could have been let go. And then the Oilers scored on their power play. So as soon as the Colorado Avalanche scored on theirs. The Oilers scored on theirs. And then Colorado scored. And then the Oilers scored. And before 15 minutes are up in the first period, we've got a 2-2 hockey game. I think the refs were like, oh, shoot, we can't call everything. But we're going to call more against the Oilers than we will Colorado. McDavid gets tripped blatantly at neutral ice. No call. That changes the outcome completely. Ekholm gets hooked in the hands. Hooked in the hands. You can see the stick, and you can see him get turned. That was a call earlier in the game against the Oilers. Even like 10 minutes before that play happened, it was a 5-on-3 for Colorado. That wasn't called against Colorado in that situation. Then, of course, that doesn't get called. Go down the ice, good 2 minutes. Bouchard coughs the puck over. It's in the back of the Oilers' net. You call that penalty, and it's a completely different outcome. You guys have heard me talk about butterfly effect. Butterfly effect. Butterfly effect. What is butterfly effect? It is cause and effect. This happens because of this not happening. Or you did this, so a butterfly flutters its wings, so this down the road happens. In hockey games, it happens all the time. You miss that call, the team goes down and scores a goal. Or you call that, and you're like, oh, wait, that wasn't a call. So we're not going to call that the next time because we kind of blundered, boo-booed up on that one. Anywho's, Colorado, full marks for the win. I'm not taking anything away from them. But if that is the best that the Colorado Avalanche can give a sick, a tired, and a not healthy, I'm going to say the Oilers were at 80%. As a unit, that team was at 80%. They killed off a 5-on-3. Skinner was not good. Blackwood was not good. Both starting goalies were gabaginos. Any whoosies? Let's quickly skim through it because there was, like I said, there was 9 goals in total. 5 for Colorado, 4 for Edmonton. We'll do a quick rundown of the out-of-town scoreboard as well. McKinnon scores a power play at 9:48 of the first period. 1-0 Colorado, his 21st. Leon Draisaitl scores his 39th on the power play at 10:39. Remember what I was saying about back-to-back-to-back. And then at 11:46, like not even a minute late, a minute and some seconds later, Makar makes it 2-1. And then a minute and some seconds later, Corey Perry makes it 2-2. So we're at 12:22 of the first period, and there's already 4 goals. The refs are like, yeah, let's chill this out a little bit. Let's calm it down. Unfortunately, late in the first period on a 2-on-1, Skinner had no shot. The first one, the McKinnon goal, I think he should have had. He could have had, and that's one he had to have. Considering how bad this fan base is some people on this fan base are jumping down his throat, he lets in that soft one. And even the Makar one, he could have, should have, would have had. But it is what it is. He got pulled. Picard came in, and of course, Oilers get a power play. But the best chance on the penalty, it goes to Colorado. Makar scores shorthanded. It's 4-2 Colorado. Thankfully, we scored on the power play. Thank you, Corey Perry. Scory Perry, as we call him here. His 12th of the year on the power play. 4-3. About 7 minutes later, Leon Draisaitl gets his 40th of the year, assisted by Hopkins. Draisaitl gets it from his knees. From his knees, he gets it. Anywho's, we got a 4-4 game, and at 15:38, the blunder of all blunders happens. And Nietzsche takes advantage of it. McKinnon gives him the puck. Nietzsche takes advantage. He gets his 20th of the year. It's 5-4 Colorado. Shots were 31-27 for Colorado. Face-offs were 52-47 Colorado. Power play, the Oilers were better. They went 2 for 4. Colorado went 1 for 5 with a minute and a half. 5-on-3. Tell me the Oilers never get that. Hits 15-9 for the Colorado Avalanche. Block shots 19-12 for the Colorado Avalanche. Giveaways 17-11 for the Oilers. They had 17. Colorado had 11. Takeaways, Colorado had 3. The Oilers had 1. The Oilers win the season series 2-1, beating them November 30th 4-1, and beating them January 16th 4-3, and losing 5-4 on February 7th. We don't see them again until playoffs, and by then we should have a way different roster. I'm banking that right now. I am taking that to the bank right now. we're gonna have a completely different roster come uh, April. Any whoosies, I got something neat and cool to show you. Um, just a second here. I guess you guys already saw. Wow. I got a black screen now. Well, green screen. Oh, sorry guys. It's late. It's been a day. It's been a couple days. My brain is fried. Oilers, Colorado, February 7th, 5-4 loss. 1738 for Corey Perry. 2275 was production. Why little ice time when he's crushing it out there? I don't get it. I think he needs to get more ice time. 2140. Leon Draisaitl at 2133, 1750. 812 rating. And Darnell Nurse had 6 of the 9 hits. Darnell Nurse did his thing. Unfortunately for Bouchard, it was Bouchard doing his thing that cost the Oilers the game, to be completely frank and honest with you. Now, I have one more thing to pass along here. I did make a joke. You know me.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well...
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well...
What the heck is that?
Yet again, let's watch it again. I think it's freaking hilarious.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well...
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well...
What the heck is that?
So again, Oilers lose. Oilers lose. That shouldn't have been up there like that. So disrespectful, man. Come on, be better. That's how tired I am, guys. Oilers lose, and it's okay. It is okay to lose sometimes. As they say, you can't win them all. You'd like to win more than you lose, and the Oilers are on a 14-day break now. The Oilers are on a 14-day break. They don't play again until Saturday the 22nd at 11 a.m. in New York. So enjoy the time off. I know I'm going to be enjoying family time. I'm enjoying some chill, some other things, some other hobbies. Golf comes out, so I'm going to be enjoying that. So anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, before I forget and before I go, the oh, my nose is itchy. Out of town scoreboard, because that is heavily important. The Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Rangers 3-2. The Jets beat the Islanders 4-3. The Blackhawks beat the Predators 6-2. The Avalanche beat the Oilers 5-4. And the Kings beat the Stars 5-4 in a shootout. Drew Doughty is back. Drew Doughty is playing in the Four Nations tournament for Team Canada. Sounds like Sidney Crosby won't be there. Sounds like McDavid might be there, but sick. So I don't know what to think of all of that. Anywho's, enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your rest of your weekend. It is Super Bowl Sunday. Have fun and enjoy Super Bowl Sunday. And until next time, have fun. Doses.